Hi, my name is Will, and my two words are selfish and humbled. Let me pick up my story in high school, when selfish would be a great way to describe me. Um, let's take sports for instance. I played sports not for God's glory, but because I wanted other people to say, hey, look at him, he's a sports dude, he's pretty good. Another thing is my relationship with my family. I used to think that I knew what was best for me and not my parents, so I would argue with them all the time. And that really temporarily damaged my relationship with my parents, and my siblings had to be around that all the time too. So I caused a lot of strife in my own family. And then looking at my relationship with my peers, I was really only friends with people to see what I could get out of it. And so that was my life in high school, and that started to change um, midway through senior year, really, when I met this guy named Jesus, my Savior. And you see, Jesus is God's Son, and He came to earth. He was perfect, and yet He died on the cross for my sins. He paid the penalty for all my selfishness. And so now, because I put my trust in Jesus, I'm forgiven of those things. Except for the crazy thing is, now I know my life is not about myself. It's about Jesus. Because you see, Jesus created the whole world, and He loves each and every person on this earth. And so I'm just a tiny speck in Jesus' big plan for this earth. And so that really just humbled me, and I was so thankful that He wanted me to be a part of it. But it was also Him saying to me, like, hey, look, Will, it's not really about you. I love you and I saved you, but I mean, who are you really? And so I went to college, and I'm starting to try to live for Jesus and make things about Him and not myself. But if I told you I'm very good at that still, I would be lying. Selfishness is still my biggest struggle, and it's very hard for me not to get caught up in the day-to-day of only thinking about what I need to do, what homework I need to get done, what friends I want to see, instead of, okay, what does God want me to do today? And so I just want to admit that I'm still working through that with Jesus. But at the end of the day, I know that He saved me and He loves me and He wants me to live for Him and not for myself. And that is really comforting, because if I only had to live for myself and that's it, and this life was over, that wouldn't be fulfilling. And I'm going to leave you guys with this. Because I know my eternal destiny is secure in Jesus, because He died for me on the cross, I'm free to not think about myself. I'm free to love other people. And I'm not very good at that yet, but that's what I'm working towards with the help of God. So I thank you for all listening to my video, and those are my two words.